The Matrix Radio Vision Live with DWI, live from the BXNY.
Yeah. We in the building. Another amazing Wednesday. Now, this week is going to be a little different. Normally, I have artists come here whether they're already legit or they're up and coming. But this time, I think I want to do a hot topic show. Just random topics that
Definitely
really...
hot.
It's definitely hot up in here. But definitely topics, just random topics that affects all of us. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, nothing is off the table at all, you know. And first of all, I want everybody to say hello to my lovely co-host.
What's up, JIG 3125? Hey, young world, Joyce.
Yes. And we have an amazing, dope, I don't know how to introduce you really.
Correct.
Makaya, because she's
A commentator.
a commentator, yes,
Okay,
a panelist. I like that. Because me and this girl go at it every day. Like we work closely with each other, and we always be arguing about any and everything. Like our conversations really be bugged out. So I thought she would be perfect for us to, you know, really have a conversation, you know, about this other than somebody's song coming out or somebody's this, that, and the third. We could talk about something that's real that affects us all.
Okay.
So where you want to start? Because I want to talk about sexual harassment. I want to talk
You getting
about
sexually harassed at the job?
mumble rappers. I want to talk about... No, that whole sexual harassment shit is really pissing me the fuck off.
Oh, you getting sexually harassed in the
let me know
workplace? Why
No.
are you pissed off?
No, I'm pissed off because... All right. I digress. But it's...
Don't digress now.
So what a lot of
Let it off the
companies... Let me
chest.
give a little background. A lot of companies is doing this now. It's not just only the company that I work for. Shout out to Prime Clerk. You know, we deal with
They
claims.
still hiring?
Oh, yeah, they're always hiring. You know, so shout out to them. But I spoke to a few other people, and they're also doing it at their jobs too. Is this
It's
training?
Like statewide, like a statewide training, I believe it is.
Yeah, where they want you to be more in tune with sexual harassment and stuff like that. Because there's a lot of people who claim to feel uncomfortable. But see, I feel uncomfortable with the whole notion. And I kind of don't want to do it. Because me doing it is actually, for me, it's saying that I agree with this dumb shit.
What's the
And
dumb
that they're
shit?
right.
What's the dumb shit? And what
The dumb
is-
shit is, say me and you having our own fucking private conversation.
Yeah.
And it's not about like the newbies and stuff like that because, you know, I'm pretty sure people would say, well, it is a workplace and you're supposed to be professional.
I'm talking about like after you a couple months in, y'all comfortable, y'all know each other.
No, fuck a couple of months. What about a few years?
Okay, a few years.
You know what I'm
Alright,
saying?
cool.
A few years.
I
Say-
ain't never hold a job for a few years. I only a couple months type of nigga, but alright.
All right, now say you at a workplace for a few years, and it's not like you're being inappropriate out in the open.
Yeah.
Say you're going to lunch, you have your lunch buddy, you've been fucking with this lunch buddy for the past 5 years. You know, it's to the point where y'all fucking visit each other and do shit outside of work. You know what I'm saying? Now y'all in your own fucking little bubble, in your own conversation. You're not loud. You're not boisterous. You know what I'm saying? You're having your own private thing. Now some random co-worker walks by and just so happens to overhear something that you may jokingly say to your co-worker that you've been dealing with for like 5 years.
Now they feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's not about you being comfortable at the workplace. I'm being comfortable with you because we know each
But
other.
a
Like, I done
random-
met your kids.
but now it's a
We
random
met each
in the
other's
spot.
family.
Okay.
Like, you know how we joke. You know. This because I don't give a fuck what nobody say about a workplace. There's no way in hell you work at a place so long and don't establish real
Some type of
connections.
rapport with somebody.
Yeah, real relationships with somebody. If you say that doesn't happen, that's bullshit. You understand? That's real bullshit. So some random motherfucker comes by and they walk by and they overhear what you say. Now, you're not talking to this motherfucker. You're not talking about them. You're not being inappropriate with them or saying anything like that. But they go and tell a supervisor, yo, I overheard her saying something to a coworker and it made me feel uncomfortable.
Damn, all the TEKASHI69.
It made me feel uncomfortable. So that means now you're losing your job. You're either getting written up or you're losing your job.
And you wasn't even talking to that person.
I wasn't even talking to you. I'm in my own little bubble. It's not like I'm being boisterous in the middle of the workforce.
Some shit that you ear
I'm
hustle.
probably by the elevator saying some
So it's
kooky
some
shit
shit
to
they
you.
ear hustled and now. Boom.
Yeah, and now they feel uncomfortable, so now they have the audacity to go to your supervisors and make file a complaint saying that you being inappropriate or whatever content you're saying made them feel uncomfortable.
So now, what's the part you was talking about? Like now they got you trying to co-sign to the bullshit.
Because now they making everybody do it as a training thing. But the reason why I don't want to do it is because, let's keep it real, I'm always inappropriate. me fucking agreeing to that, saying that I agree to the shit when I really don't.
It's like
But-
set
It's a
you up.
contract,
But
right?
some things that are in there, that sexual harassment, you wouldn't know it's sexual harassment until you do it. Do you get what I'm saying? There's a few things, because there's gray areas of sexual harassment. And you're like, dang, is that really it? And that thing will confirm it. The training confirms it for you.
That's bullshit.
How is it bullshit?
Listen,
How is it bullshit?
it's bullshit because one, I'm not fucking talking to you. So you shouldn't be offended about nothing I'm saying. Nothing that's coming out of my motherfucking mouth, whether it's sexually explicit or some other shit. And then mind you also gotta take this into consideration, culture.
Yeah.
We speak Ebonics.
We definitely do.
We have our own fucking language. Now say some other wanna walk past. And I'm saying something that may not even be sexual, but it has like fuck or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Oh, it made me feel. So you mean to tell me after 5 years of busting my ass for this company, and I'm, this random motherfucker, this other, I lose my job because somebody was ear hustling, should have been
All right.
minding their fucking business?
Yo, this is good. So, this is like how the celebrities feel, I think. Because they say shit like in tweets or in interviews and shit like that, and you got the regular public coming at them, and they like, well, I just said some shit, like, that's how I feel. Why
Yep,
should I
that
lose
is-
my job over some shit because y'all feel some type of way?
But when you're a certain person or you're in certain places, you're held to a different standard. So if you're even though you don't want to hear that, when you're in a corporate world or whatever way job you are, it's
Yeah.
a certain standard you're held to. Just like when you're a celebrity, you're held to a certain standard.
But
And
says
people
who?
expect you to
Like,
be-
Yeah, but
what
I
you expect
shouldn't
to
be prosecuted off of sound bites. If you that thirsty to report me, the time it takes for you to go run to a supervisor should have been the time you do to really do your research. If you had a problem with what I said, why you was a man or woman enough to pull me to the side and be like, excuse me, I'm sorry, I overheard what you said. It sounded a little
Cha-Cha,
crazy.
you making it sound mad easy. Like,
Yeah.
if they would have did that, what you would have said?
Well, why the fuck are you in my mouth?
Exactly. That's why they ain't even bothering coming to fuck with you. Because they already know what type of time
Listen,
you on.
I think it's bullshit because on some real shit, it could be racially used as well.
How so?
Look what, like I was just saying, look what climate we in. Let's keep it real. Like, you have immigrants fighting for their position, so of course they always gonna have some type of odds with the motherfuckers who were
no,
brought
no.
here.
You saying immigrants? Who the immigrants? We talking about Mexicans or what immigrants? 'Cause I
I'm
don't
talking
know.
about any immigrant that may feel insecure and feel like they need to fight for some kind of position, like in the workplace.
So are we the immigrants? Because that's how we feel.
No,
We
I'm
feel like we
talking.
gotta fight for
Yeah, but
position.
see, the immigrants that I'm talking about is different from the immigrants that were forced here. All right, you can't blame immigrants that were forced here and lived here generations. I'm talking about the motherfuckers who's choosing to be here and seeking asylum and all of that, and then coming into these workplaces without even fucking papers on their asses too, and now they're competing with us because I'm pretty much they understand how society looks at us. So they're fighting with us with positions like that. So they want to look like the good pet. They want that pet on. Hey, oh, that's good. Yeah, you snitched on that nigga. Good, Here,
What
you
kind
want a
of-
bonus?
what
You
kind
want
of-
some lunch?
What kind of pet is it though?
That's self-preservation, though. It's
Fuck.
self-preservation.
Yeah, but that's not fair.
That's what it is.
No, that's not fair.
That's
So
what
you mean to
everybody
tell?
do.
If I'm,
Listen,
trying to put money in my pocket and keep food on my family table.
Yeah.
If I can step on your neck to get where I need to be, that's just what it has to be. And some people think like that.
so where the fuck is that energy
Self-preservation.
in their country? I mean, you come to America and have balls. You want to sit here and be in courtrooms fighting for your injustice, and it's not fair, and I'm running, and I'm going to get killed and stuff like that. Like, you can't go to 25th and get killed. Oh, I'm running from gangs. Like, there ain't gangs in fucking New York. Oh, I'm running from this, that, and the third, and I want my kids to have a better place. The gangs are going to take my kids. Like, the gangs ain't going to take your kids here. You got all these fucking balls to fight in the United States courts and run. Why you can't do that in your motherfucking country? You big and bad. You know your rights. Where's that energy to do that shit over there?
I never looked at it like that.
I never seen it like that.
Yeah, you're right.
Why you don't?
But
why?
Do they have rights over there?
They can't.
Exactly. So how the fuck you have the fuck? No, they can't do that over there.
You could do it anywhere.
You could do anything any fucking way. Don't come over here and try to take the opportunity.
It might not be as easy.
Because we already on the back of the spectrum. Mm-hmm. Now we gotta fight for the injustice against Whitey, the one motherfucker that brought us here. Now we got all these different layers that we gotta still fight for our right. Where we built this country for you to feel comfortable. And then when we come here, you sitting here, you the sub-oppressor. That's what I keep using, that word, the sub-oppressor. Because not only are we being oppressed by, of course, the racist white man, but we got to deal with all these fucking immigrants that's coming over here. We fighting for jobs, and we were forced here. It's not like we chose to be here. We wasn't running from anything. We was brought here, so we, on top of everything we gotta fight with the white man and the government and stuff like that, we gotta fight that too with motherfuckers who's not even citizens. My job is not even secure because of some random motherfucker who's not even supposed to be here.
And you can't even sexually harass me.
And I can't even fight that. I can't even fight that because as soon as the motherfucker says I'm uncomfortable, it's up.
That's crazy.
Especially if it's, what if I'm eating a banana slow?
Why would you be eating a banana slow though?
What if, because I could be daydreaming. I could be daydreaming.
Daydreams while eating a banana.
And I could be like, yes,
banana,
you know thoughts. You know, your mind is an ever-flowing stream of thought. So I could be
your mind is an ever stream of freaky thoughts.
You know, so yeah, you could be thinking some freaky shit and like, did I fucking leave the condom on the couch? You know, and you could be thinking about some shit.
What are you talking? Condom?
I'm just saying, you could be dangerous. I'm just thinking about some random shit.
It's the truth.
Oh, did I lock the door this morning? You know.
Did you lock the door?
All right, you want to be basic? All right, what am I gonna? I could be peeling my banana. What am I gonna cook today?
Maybe I'm living a borderline life because I ain't never thought that I'll leave the condom on the couch.
Yeah.
I gotta have the I'll leave a condom on the couch type of thing. I need that in my life, yo. For real. And that's how you eat a banana at work.
Yeah, because you hold it like this.
I wonder why you get called in the office.
But then who fault is that? Because innocently, I'm just eating the bananas. That means you're perverted.
Innocently.
What does your perverted mind got to do with me?
So no one is allowed to say, I know you don't understand, but you made me uncomfortable. Or I know you didn't see it, but you made me uncomfortable. They're not allowed to say
How does me eating, that means your mind is dirty. You're the pervert. I'm just eating a fucking fruit, okay?
Right, so,
I don't have no intentions.
So how you eating a fruit, and then if I say something like, yo, damn, now I want a banana, like, you know what I mean?
That's different. Now you want a banana? Sure. I think I got a couple in my bag. Here, you want a banana?
No, I want you to eat the rest of them.
Okay, well, I'm not hungry right now. But, you know, after I dog this banana down, you know, I got you. What if we get snacks at work? Sometimes they give peanuts. What if I be like, yo, Micaiah, bring me some nuts.
No, not to
bring me some nuts. I said it today. There was chocolate covered nuts. Yo, let me get some chocolate covered nuts.
You want some nuts?
What the fuck you want me to say? It's nuts. It's nuts.
It's not nuts.
And I said, is it salty? Because I like my nuts salty.
What kind of nuts is it?
I really like the salty nuts.
What was it?
It was chocolate covered nuts, and I was like,
It was a peanuts, walnuts?
It was peanuts.
So say peanuts.
No,
then,
but see, that's the thing. Now I'm confused.
Why can't you say peanuts, though?
Why can't I just be me? Why I gotta be doing all the extra shit to accommodate you? Like, who the fuck is you?
Why we gotta know you like salty
Who the fuck is you? Why I gotta be?
Why we gotta know you like chocolate?
I'm not shucking and jiving. Listen, Mira,
that.
why I gotta be shucking and jiving for you? Like, who the fuck is you?
Okay. All right, cool. Now you say that, right? So, shucking and jiving. Let's go to Gucci with this nigga Dapper Dan. Everybody's saying now he's shucking and jiving and shit like that. So what's the difference between that and what you saying about at your job?
Wait, but I just need to be clear on that. Like, what do you mean Dapper Dan is shucking and jiving? What has
They
he
saying
been-
because when they put out that blackface or whatever for Gucci, whatever, he didn't really
Go downstairs, Toya. Shout out to Toya. She in the
Shout out to
building.
Toya.
Shout out Toya.
I think. Oh, he's right there. Oh no.
Hey, no, that's deep.
No, you don't have to stop the live.
Yeah, no, you don't have to stop it.
Yeah.
No, they were saying he was shucking and jiving because they came out with that
Give me-
turtleneck with the black mask, and
Okay.
he wasn't really like pro-black as most people had wanted him to do or whatever like that.
Okay.
But like, why should he fuck up his shit?
Okay, so the thing is with that whole situation, just because he wasn't aggressive and militant about, you know, what he wanted to do in the situation doesn't mean he wasn't doing shit behind the scenes to correct the situation. Who said he wasn't doing it in another way and still fighting for the cause?
Yeah,
Right.
people are saying he's shucking and jiving. Like,
Why he always gotta be aggressive? Why people always gotta find a solution by being aggressive or being super boisterous, especially on social media? What if they never thought to even have a meeting? Because I'm pretty sure they fucking sent out like paragraphs of an apology.
They did.
How you know he didn't have nothing to do with that? How you know they don't have nothing to do with moving forward? How they was gonna start marketing their clothes and stuff like that? How you know he wasn't the force that helped them realize, like, listen, this shit is all fucking wrong? Like, you know, what if he wanted to walk out and they agreed to change things to keep him
okay.
and gave him more money for that?
Okay. So now you gotta threaten to walk out because you want to scream out, "I want salty nuts." Then maybe they could change the policy, so you're gonna have to worry about
My protest is I don't even want to sign it. I don't want to fucking even.
So, all right, what happens if you don't sign it?
I don't know what happens.
They never even gave us that option. What they did say is you will be compensated if you take it.
Yeah, like we get paid to do, but they didn't and said it was
Wait a minute.
mandatory.
You get paid to put your signature on the line. How much you get paid?
I don't know.
They didn't say. They didn't say compensated. They didn't say how.
They said just that compensated.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
You'll be
Compensated. Compensated
compensated.
means you get to keep your job if you sign. If you don't, you might not be here next week.
All right, but see, but what's important? Integrity.
It's that whole Me Too
Or-
movement that's out here now too, Cha-Cha. You gotta realize you got the R. Kelly, still got Surviving R. Kelly Part 59.
Listen.
Coming out. You know what I mean? You got all of that. You got different shit now, man. You can't say nothing on Twitter. You can't say nothing on social media.
You can't say nothing anywhere.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
Can't
Like,
say anything.
and then I feel like it's the fucking millennials. Like,
Oh, whoa.
Don't do this.
Hey, here we go.
Don't do this.
now,
Listen.
before I go continue with the millennials, I myself am a millennial.
You're a
I was
millennial?
born in 1982. The
Okay.
millennial age started at 81 to 1996.
Damn, I'm X.
But see, I'm the OG of the millennials. We the first one walking out into that whole millennial thing or whatever. And I feel like it's the crack baby side of the millennials that got this motherfucking shit twisted out this
Wait, what's the crack
motherfucker.
side of the millennials?
The-
I'm trying to slide that.
because yeah, like about around 85-ish. After 85, them kids are questionable.
Give me some examples of how I'm questionable.
First of all, y'all want trophies for everything without fucking
Yeah,
putting in.
I want
Let's
trophies,
say
yeah.
but you don't put in the work.
I put in work.
What are you doing?
My mother told me, right?
Fuck-
This is what they
oh,
say
I'm
about
about to say-
millennials.
okay.
This is what they say, right?
No disrespect. I don't.
I understand.
See, this is why you get in trouble at work. This is why you get in trouble at work. See,
Right?
you gotta curb your enthusiasm, Cha-Cha.
Word. Oh, I like
They get
that.
mad at us growing up in the world, but they say, you can do anything you want. Good job. So every time I do something good, good job. When I get older, I'm going to expect that. I don't have to fight for anything. Give it to me. It's mine already. Somebody already fought for that for me. Why do I need to fight for it? And that's the mindset most of
But
us
y'all
have.
don't even respect the people who fought for it for y'all.
Y'all, what do you mean? Who?
The millennials,
Us.
the next generation.
Cause y'all sit
y'all don't-
here, y'all motherfuckers sit here and want to be like, oh, we
I didn't
streaming,
fight for shit.
we the
Hold on.
social
I
media
ain't gonna front.
age.
I
But
ain't
it was
fight for
it was
shit.
my generation and Generation X The generation that was before us,
We
the
didn't fight for-
70
Cha-cha.
babies. They
We
was
didn't
the
fight for shit. That was the 50s and 60s who fought. That
no.
was like
I'm talking
You're
about.
talking about in terms of what?
I'm talking about in terms of competition.
competition.
I'm talking about in terms of doing a good job and ass whippings and motherfucking having respect for
But you
certain
also
shit.
have an age of people who can do things pretty much on their own now. If I want a business, I can start a business up
But,
because of social media.
All right. Only thing
So I
is,
don't need
listen,
to, like,
no,
I
that's
need to think
all right.
anybody, like, I can do it myself.
Okay,
You know
I'm
what
glad
I'm
you
saying?
said that. I'm glad you said that. But let's keep it motherfucking real. Yeah, you can start an LLC, but let's keep it real. LLC only costs $1.50.
Yeah.
So all you gotta do is work your 9 to 5, and a quarter of your check goes to that LLC.
Okay.
Oh, you got a Facebook. Okay, fine. But are you successful? Where's your marketing strategy? How much you bringing in weekly, monthly?
But-
What do you own? A lot of late millennials don't own shit. Don't have nothing.
Where are you looking at for all of this? Because where I'm looking at when it comes to terms of YouTube, people modeling, people saying, I'm going to pay you $300 just to post some flat tummy tea on your page to your 5,000 followers, and I'm going to give you a certain amount of money. That's it right there. People are going to take a buck no matter where they
When
get
they do
it.
that, I could wear one of them
But
joints.
you
with
get
the
what I'm
thing.
saying? Because that's all over social media.
Yeah, that's all over. No, you're right about that as far as that is concerned. But that's crumbs compared to ownership.
You right.
How much of them flat tummy tea motherfuckers got houses? How many of them flat tummy motherfuckers got cars? Because a lot of them I know sleeping on somebody's air mattress.
Damn.
All right, let's keep that all the way real. A lot of these motherfucking niggas, they buying their followers. Okay, let's keep that real. All right,
Is
a lot
that
of them
deep? It's
buying
not that
clicks.
deep. Is that deep out
Buying,
there?
yeah, it's deep out there.
So
They
are you
buying that
I
shit.
bought some
Are they
clicks
buying
in my life, but it
subscribers? Are they
wasn't
buying
type of
subscribers
click
on
I
YouTube
think
too?
I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
You can do that. It's
Well,
yeah, because on
clicks.
LinkedIn,
You can't
I got
buy
approached.
views, though. You
No,
can't buy
no,
millions
what
of
it no.
views.
It's different from social media. How YouTube work. YouTube work is a network. It's kind of similar, but it's a network, and they get their friends to do. It's like a fucking pyramid
Algorithm.
type.
Pyramid scheme or
Yeah,
type of
it's to a pyramid type thing. You know what I'm saying? Because even on LinkedIn, I got approached like, yo, this is before I hit 1,000 subscribers, and the nigga was like, well, you under 1,000, you're not gonna start getting paid till you. But now I'm over 1,000, just pure luck. I'm monetizing my videos now, so it's different now. I got commercials on my shit. That was just pure hard work. You motherfuckers don't have hard work with you. You working for the man, you slaving for the man,
You can't
and then
compare
you buying favors. You're buying likes. You're buying to be
But
liked.
listen,
And then
money talks. At the end
assume.
of the day, money
But I don't
talks and
think that-
bullshit walks.
I don't think that's
That line goes
everybody.
far. If you have the money to do something, you can do it. If I have the money to buy millions of followers that can also put money back into my pocket, I'm going to buy millions of followers.
I don't think that's everybody.
Listen,
though.
but
Everybody
you,
got- I
all
don't
right,
think
but
everybody got money to buy
you're
likes.
buying
I don't-
followers, but don't have no house. You're buying followers, and you on a fucking air mattress. You want motherfuckers to be clapping all the time. Oh, your eyebrows. Oh, your hair. That's that baby hair. Oh, fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. And then we can't even have a real comment. And then you want to get touchy. Oh, you said dick. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I'm uncomfortable. I passed kindergarten. I want a whole party and fucking twill dresses and shit. Like, what? Are we still sharp and still? What about prowess? What about ability? What about work ethic? What about all those things? Everybody's celebrating failure. You celebrating nothing. Back in my day, we celebrated after we fucking had a win, a glorious win. We had that's fine. We had friendly competitions with each other. Even in the rap battles, you would hear that shit. Like Jay-Z and fucking Biggie. Brooklyn's finest, how they was going head to head and they made each other sharper. How can I be the best when I'm not even up against nothing that's the best?
Okay.
Where am I going? What am I doing here? I'm just out here. Yeah, celebrate me. I'm the shit. My edges is laid, but clap, bitch. What? This is what we reduced to. It's to the point where, and it trickles down the line to the fucking respect factor. You got these kids not even addressing people at Mr. or Mrs. anymore.
Yeah, yo. bro.
They calling they teachers.
No, they call you bro.
Yeah, like
Yo,
I slapped the
bro.
shit out of you.
Yo,
My name
bro.
is Miss
Yo, bro.
Chastity, Miss Cha-Cha, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? And that's basic instruction. And that's gone. And that's the late, because they a bunch of crying ass crack babies come out in this motherfucking world. And it's like they got they want everything and it don't work for it at all. They want everything handed to them without earning that shit. Nobody's earning nothing.
That's a fact.
Nothing. And then, but I see what the fuck is going on, because let's keep it real. A lot of these fucking social media celebrities and stuff like that got 9 to 5s. And half of the motherfuckers is working for $10 to $12 an hour.
Yeah.
All right? They don't have no real motherfucking... Is that my phone ringing?
That sound
Shut
like
it
a
off.
Master Guild commercial.
Yeah, I know. I got a new phone. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yo.
We live, motherfuckers.
All the way live.
But
yo.
you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna have, old people. People who grow old because of their circumstance. You gain wisdom, knowledge, and understanding as you age, as you go through things and stuff like that. I'm scared of what the old people want to look like in the next 20 years.
Nigga, we gonna be the old people in the next 20 years, yo.
Oh, I hit the mic.
Ah.
Is it working?
Nah, the mic ain't working. He told you about that shit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
See, that's how the old people gonna be.
Is it now?
Is it?
Oh, okay.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Just don't touch around.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just,
I told you just
emotional.
ahead.
But y'all see what I'm talking about? Like, everybody's in everybody's fucking business. Some things you need to just mind your fucking business and walk away.
But it's hard to mind your business, though.
Drink your water, mind your motherfucking business.
It's kind of hard. Because everything is online. This is the
All right.
nosy age.
Yeah, which, yeah. Yeah. Because people will fucking lose their fucking minds with their phone, without their phone. Are you kidding me? Without Wi-Fi. And that's another millennial thing.
Wi-Fi?
Y'all get free Wi-Fi. Oh, what's the Wi-Fi password? Bitch, get a plan.
What's wrong with
Plan.
that?
And on some real shit, that's the bigger scope of it. Y'all don't even got a plan. Get a plan.
I
Pay your
plan.
fucking bill.
Mama was playing.
And you don't have to worry about a password. You don't have to worry about somebody else providing you security.
I'm about to fuck y'all head up. Y'all remember when the internet shit was on the disc? The AOL shit?
Yeah.
Now they talk about you got mail.
But that's how you
Wait, before
that's how
we
you should go to
continue,
internet,
I want to
yo.
introduce
Get
the
this, yo.
new guest. He just walked up over here. Tell everybody your name.
My name's Fat Boy. Hey, everybody doing out there?
Yeah, and it's your birthday though, right?
Yo,
Happy
shit,
birthday!
Oh.
Now, before we continue, what year you was born? Oh my God, he's another one.
You know, best. I feel like
He's
you know,
another
best.
one. He's
Take
another
nothing and
one.
make it into something. Like,
Oh my God.
millennials
I
got it.
digest.
What
No.
year- What year you were born?
82.
What year you were born?
I ain't going there. I ain't going there.
Yeah. So we that's
That's 90s are the
Yeah,
best.
90s is the best.
They
I think
the
got the
best.
best of both
that's
worlds.
when the fucking crack era was at its peak. Are you kidding me? You know what I'm saying? A lot of 90s, early 90s babies had that crack in them. That's why y'all motherfuckers
But they
is
couldn't do
crying
nothing.
now.
They couldn't do nothing in the 90s. We was outside in the 90s. Y'all couldn't go outside.
Yeah, because they was in incubators trying to fucking.
Not
No,
me.
it wasn't no
Don't put me in
teach you,
incubator.
They was trying to detox. They was trying to detox from all the bullshit.
Listen, my childhood is completely different from what you picturing. My childhood was block parties.
Yeah, they
riding my
grew up
bike
different
from
from
145th to 135th, Lennox. Like,
Shout out
that's
to
my
Harlem.
childhood.
Harlem.
That's mine.
That nigga
That's
kinda
New
lost.
York, yes.
183rd, 187, like it was good
It
times.
was good times. We ain't have nothing like no crack on the floor.
Yeah, we
None of
seen
those-
what.
Harlem, 140 something, that shit got hell. There was no crack. Are you kidding me?
Crack, but crack wasn't cool to us. Crack was whack. We went through the process of seeing like what it done to the families. We grew up in it.
Okay,
So-
yeah, so to us too. That's why I feel like maybe that's
So
why.
where are the new crackheads coming from? Yo? I don't get that.
There's
That's
no,
good. That's
they
good.
turn into
That's the
leaners.
bills.
They
The
turn
bills.
into leaners,
Nah,
yeah.
there's still niggas selling crack. It's
Of
still
course,
niggas
that would
selling
never
crack.
But they
Stop.
old. Them crackheads is old. They like 60, 70 years old.
Uh-huh.
Still
mature.
on crack.
Mature
Yeah.
They ain't giving up yet.
They ain't died. And that's one thing about a crackhead. Them
They don't
motherfuckers,
never die.
they
You know
don't
what's so
never
crazy?
die.
When as soon as they stop, that's when they die.
That's when they die, right? When they sober up.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
Gotta
believe
get
that
that
Stop
shit
shit
whittling it
too.
away.
Yeah. So
So
like
crack is the cause of mumble rap.
I believe so. Yup.
Crack is not the cause of mumble
Yes,
rap.
I believe so.
What you
These
consider mumble
motherfuckers
rap?
don't.
Yeah, well, give me an artist that's mumble rap to you.
I don't know. They don't
Kodak
set me up
Black.
with it.
Kodak Black is not mumble rap. You hear everything he say. Maybe because his accent, you
Yeah,
can't hear
his
what he
accent.
say.
Okay,
Kodak
the
Black.
only thing I did listen to Kodak Black,
You
and that
listen to
nigga
his last album,
sucks.
Testimony?
I don't know. I was
Listen to his
just,
last
I was
album
on the
before he went to jail.
YouTube mix and was listening to like mad different shit.
I ain't gonna front. All of it
And
sound like
I
mumble
really,
rap to me.
I
don't
really
know what y'all
didn't,
say
I
at
really
all.
didn't like it at all. I really don't. I'm not saying I don't like a lot of new artists, because there's a lot of new dope artists,
There is.
like A Boogie with the hoodie.
Yes.
Alright,
The Michael
Mood
Jackson of the
swings.
rap.
Yeah, and then
Nah, hold on.
you know
Who
who's
gave him that
underrated?
name, bro?
Big
I
Sean.
agree.
Big Sean is
underrated.
he's underrated like a
That's not mumble
motherfucker.
rap.
It's not.
Hold on, but did you hear any Big Sean new music?
Big Sean is not underrated.
He need to come harder. He talking about being in love. You don't want to. I don't want to hear that.
He's probably in
Talking
love.
about being single and stuff. Like, you don't want to hear that. I
Because
want to
he's
hear the
You
bars.
want to
You said I don't fuck with
Because
shit like that.
She
Kendrick
probably
Lamar
broke
been
his
coming for him
heart.
for like
She definitely did. Ain't no
3
problem.
years
Big
straight.
Sean started that though. Big Sean started that.
And Lil'
He
Kim
said something
finished.
along the lines like, "Oh, I rap fast too."
Yeah.
So he started that.
No, but nobody's saying like this whole generation is whack, because every generation had a whack artist. Like I'll give you somebody of mine who I felt like is overrated a little bit. It's two, matter of fact, I'm gonna give you two. E40 and Twister.
What? Nah.
overrated?
They not E40. What's wrong with you?
E40,
man?
yeah.
Underrated.
What?
E40.
No, overrated.
E40 's
E40's
overrated.
overrated.
I can't go. I can't get.
I think he's more.
Accent.
I think the reason
I
why
think
he's
Twister underrated.
Yeah, I think he was underrated.
really.
Yeah.
I never. I'm not. I just never got into the Twister thing. Like he was on some hot
Too
songs.
much going on, right?
But it's
Celebrity
like-
over that?
No, okay, that was alright. But the only thing that was hot about it was the violinist. Just like the collaboration he did with Kanye West. That shit was fire, but it was because Jamie Foxx and Kanye. And when his part come, all right, next. Like, let's get to the next
It's 'cause he
song
rap
here.
too fast? Or
It just was whack to me. You can't say that too fast, because you had a lot of fast rappers, like fucking not fast rappers, but like Bone Thugs. When they first came out, they were a whole totally different sound. We never heard no
You
shit
never
like
heard
that.
that
I think they was more
Ever.
melodic. That's
Yeah,
why
they
they got
was.
away.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
yeah.
Alright. So you think they ushered in this new sound? Bone Thugs? They probably
Yeah, they did.
In a way?
Yes.
In a
So
way,
I
they
think
was-
somebody just
Yes.
You gotta go
took the
back and
swag and
listen to
ran
it.
away with it.
No, I think the whole fucking starter of the mumble rapper was James fucking Brown.
James Brown.
Oh.
James fucking Brown. And not for nothing, even though he's a legend now, but when he first came out, a lot of people was saying the same fucking thing. Like,
What
we
is
don't,
he saying?
yeah, what is he saying? Like, you hear that shit? That shit is, people was saying the motherfucking same thing about James Brown. And when you listen to James Brown, it's like, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
that's some mumble rap.
There's a lot of
I don't even get it.
sounds that he's doing, like all that, like.
In like 20 years from now, like the next generation is gonna look at our generation and be like, no, those are the niggas, just like y'all.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, that can't. I don't know. I don't.
think so.
I can't say that. You know why? Because okay. One thing that I do hate, that everybody be like, "Oh yeah, that's my song," and as soon as you be like, "All right, what you liked about the song? That beat is hard."
I give you
Shout out to the producer. Shout out to the producer. He made that whole song.
I'm a big fan of a flow. If your flow is good, you got me off grip. Like if you could flow on a song,
Creative.
and that's it. Like if you could just dance on that, I'm for it.
That post society, or whatever those things is called, but
Put a mic. You don't got a mic over there?
nah.
Come over here or something.
Nah, go ahead,
Okay.
say what you said. Go ahead.
Y'all don't remember that old group? They was a bunch of college kids who started like another group version of rap, and it was like, ooh, they was just like making words. That's kind of what we're doing right now. Like, it's not that whole society, but it was like a bunch of college kids
Yeah.
just making sounds, and they wasn't rapping about guns and shit. They was just like talking about like life and uplifting the community and shit. And that was back in like the 90s, 80s, or 70s. It was back then, you feel me?
Yeah.
And that's kind of we're doing the same thing with sound right now. I feel like people don't.
See, I have no recollect of that. I look like back in the days, I was saying like the mumble thing. I thought it started like 2008, 2010.
No, like the Foosh, not Foosh niggas. Is it Foosh niggas?
Nigga, even with African Bambaataa, remember
Yeah.
playing rock?
Yeah.
What was, remember playing, he said ziz, 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 ziz,
Yeah.
ziz, ziz, ziz. What the fuck is a ziz, ziz, ziz?
No, but my
was
thing,
jamming,
but
though.
see, the difference is you can't front. A lot of them wasn't even. A lot of these new motherfuckers is also fucking promoting death. And I said this when I interviewed 696 Maestro. You know what I'm saying? Miami Tip came over here and she had a very great relationship with XX Testacion. And even when she came here, and she's from Love and Hip Hop Miami, she even said it too. A lot of these new generation motherfuckers, they really following rock and roll. Mm-hmm. And that whole fucking
the emo wave.
Yeah, it is.
life.
It's a lot of
And then they bringing that shit into motherfucking hip hop. And I'm so personally me. I'm so disgusted with it. It's almost like I'm almost mad at Run DMC. Like, why you had to walk this way? Because if you would have never walked this way, we would have never had these motherfuckers over here.
But the thing is, rock came from black culture, so we invented rock, we invented country, we invented rock and
And then
roll.
they come over here, infiltrate, and then turn the beauty of the culture and turn it upside down. And I'm starting to see that shit too with hip hop. And you know what I want everybody to motherfucking do? When you next time you on Instagram, hit the hashtag hip hop. I guarantee you, nobody looks like us when you do that shit. You have all these fucking 12-year-old little bitches and fucking doing cheerleading moves, but all the instructors are black though. All their dance teachers is black though, and they taking our motherfucking and I hate that shit. And I hate you fucking hip hop treat. I don't like his ass either.
Why not?
Cause it's not real. This ain't you. That ain't him. That's not him.
What do you say to like the kids, right, that live in suburbs that do connect with hip hop? Are they not allowed to?
No, I'm not saying they're not allowed to, but that ain't you. Don't be fucking it's one thing to be like, oh yeah, I like Pac, but you ain't seen no fucking white nigga had no fucking thug life tatted on across his shit.
What about Beastie Boys?
They kept it true to themselves. They wasn't out here trying to be gangsters. They wasn't out here talking about that drug life or none of that shit. They was from Brooklyn. It was fun. Like it was, you know what I'm saying? They wasn't trying not to be themselves. Even though they jacked the flow, they jacked the snare and kick, but they were still themselves.
That's
What about Paul Wall?
Well, the grill.
Yeah.
That ain't him either. That ain't him either. That's not him either. Let's keep it real. He's a fucking redneck. Them motherfuckers shoot cows and shit. You're not a rapper. That's not hip hop. That's not you.
Time out. You can't say redneck because black people live in the country too. They ride on horses. They shoot.
So you mean to? So the new millennials. See, this is the shit I'm talking about. You mean to tell me? You mean to tell me there's no such thing as redneck now?
I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
I didn't say it.
Bubba Sparks is a fucking redneck. That nigga looks pink as a
But
pig.
what you're saying is you're not.
But I think he was true to himself though.
You really think how?
You don't think he a redneck? He a redneck.
Listen. All right, Bubba Sparks. All right, where did fucking grills come from?
Houston.
No, the grills is Paul Wall.
The South, Paul Wall.
All right.
BGK.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh no, you
Who
wildin'.
culture is that though?
The black culture.
Who culture is that?
I would say black coaches.
Exactly. That nigga got a whole fucking grill shop.
But
everybody going
look
in
where
there.
he
He
from,
got
though. He grew
grills.
up in it. You can't blame him for growing up in it.
When you grow up in something and you connect with it, are you not allowed to express yourself the way you grew
No,
up in?
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying, of course you can, because there's a lot of like. All right, I like fucking Bohemian. I like Queen. Yes. They my shit. I love. All right, before I move forward and say what I'm about to say, I just want to say this disclaimer. I'm not saying you're not supposed to like nothing outside of what your culture. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not. I just want to make that
like
perfectly fucking clear.
Like it, love it.
But ain't nobody. I'm not wearing spikes. I'm not fucking painting my nails black unless they got some shine on it.
There are a group of kids that listen to this music and they connect with it.
They connect with that.
They connect with it. They understand. Like
Yeah, but you're not gangster. These motherfuckers be out here trying to emulate jail style. They out here trying to fucking talk like how we talk. walk like how we walk, and all that. That's how you got a fucking TEKASHI69 now in jail snitching on everybody because you're not about that motherfucking life.
You're not about that life.
No, you was a little Mexican boy. You was a little fucking Mexican boy eating arroz con pollo in your house. All right, you had your fucking abuelita right there. You wasn't about that motherfucking life. You wasn't about that fucking life. So now that the pressure's on you, oh, you're singing like a canary. Because that's not true.
You're not gonna
That's not
Would
true.
you snitch if you was in TEKASHI69?
If I was him, I wouldn't put myself in that situation.
Okay.
First and
Would you
foremost.
snitch if you was in that situation? They kidnapped you, they extorting you.
That shit was a lie.
That's not a
Nah,
lie.
that's a fact. That's a fact.
They kidnapped you for
Yes,
real, for real.
yes.
Yes,
That's a fact.
Listen, if they
They
kidnap
extorted
They got
them,
the video and
kidnapped them.
everything.
They got recordings. They got everything.
Yo, if they kidnapped me, they did all of that. It's
But
not,
it-
I'm
alright.
not, at this point,
I'm not
at this
condoning
point,
it. I just
I'm
wanna
not,
know.
yo.
I just
Yeah,
wanna
but
know.
I'm
all
not
these,
snitching. If
all
they
these,
did that, it's
all
not
these
snitching.
other, but nobody's asking the right questions.
What questions are
All
you
these
asking?
other rappers, why they kidnapping your rainbow ass? What, they fucking you?
Cuz, he's a come up. He's a lick.
How many artists fire managers and PR and all this shit on
No,
a daily?
that wasn't
That's
regular
the
management.
he had.
That wasn't regular
You're not gonna
shit.
hire a whole bunch of your gang members.
That was like the new death
It's
row.
a difference. Yeah, exactly. He hired Suge in the.
How you gonna fire Suge?
You fired Suge.
All right, yeah, Suge, I can understand, because Suge wasn't playing with nobody.
He was a lick. As soon as they seen him, they just seen money.
Yeah.
That video started off.
Yup.
And then, but see, that's my thing. They had more control over him than he did. But in front of camera and media and all that shit, that's where the hype was. That's where the fronting was. That wasn't him. And I knew that
Yeah,
shit.
that's where they went wrong. He supposed to control that.
Exactly. That's why you have a fucking team. That's why you have a PR. Like, listen, they supposed to coach you. Like, listen,
But
they're
he
gonna
got
try
some
to.
other hood rat niggas doing hood rat shit.
Yeah.
Trying to do
Yeah, and
business.
I hate, and even
They
though.
don't know nothing.
They don't
I'm
know
not
nothing
trying-
about
they
that.
don't know.
But let's get back to this question.
And wait, before
if they kidnap
oh.
you, if they kidnap you with all this black
And
and
fuck
life
your baby
and all this
mother.
shit,
Hey,
But what the fuck you was doing? I mean,
You ain't
nobody's
let me
doing
get
that to 50 Cent, and 50 Cent is a real G.
You
That
can't
was
compare
different.
that.
That's a
50
different
Cent
era.
had
That was a
niggas.
different era.
Listen,
That's a
50
different
Cent
era.
had
Cut
niggas.
his son off. All right.
For real.
Exactly.
Different.
50 Cent 50 Cent's son's friend got his ass whipped on Summer Jam stage. That shit is recorded and everything.
Who is it? Slow or Bucks? One of them.
Slow Bucks,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, I knew that's.
All right? And the nigga, he's grabbing on 50 man, and they stomping
Yeah,
that nigga out.
They wild on, bro.
All right? It's 50 about that life. That's Southside Jamaica Queens.
Yeah, but I think
That's
You
thoroughbred.
gotta like separate the who from who. We know who's really about
You
it.
know what
We
I'm
knew
saying?
Tekashi was not with the shit.
He wasn't. You know how I knew? Because fucking real gangsters move in silence. You're not gonna be sitting here on a nationally syndicated fucking morning show talking about suck my dick. And one thing I
Text
do,
my
yeah,
gangster.
like where's your fucking management? Where's your management?
So he was
A
wilding
lot of people
out.
talk crazy in their interviews.
So that means he ain't supposed to say nothing and then sit there and take
And
all
take-
the years that he's supposed to be getting.
Nigga, he was only successful for 1 year.
That's what I'm saying.
One fucking year, and
So-
you couldn't even.
That's what I'm saying. Let's look at
It was
this shit
more than
realistically,
enough.
yo.
It was more than
He
enough.
rich, right? He's still
All right,
rich.
so
He's
1
still
year.
Okay,
of,
we'll
1
see.
Year of
After them legal fees and all that, we'll
1 year of
see.
balling and success, he's supposed to take that and then serve the rest of his life or whatever.
Yeah, where's your
So he ain't supposed to say
where's
nothing. He ain't
nothing.
Treyway? That's when the.
Well, that's over with.
No, I know that, but what I'm saying is, and I know shade says Treyway, but I'm saying is, that's when once you make that type of money, all right, that's when the plan gets bigger. All right, now we gotta do this, cause it's like the fucking crack game. First you get it out, and then you flip that
But he wasn't in the
motherfucker,
crack game,
and
he
then.
wasn't in
And
the-
now everybody got
Alright, but
cell
listen,
phones,
he wasn't in the
beepers,
crack game.
matchmakers, and then
he fucked with some sketchy people. He wasn't in the
Yeah.
crack
you
game.
didn't even fucking
He
make
was
it 2 years, yo. 2 years. And,
Now, when he
and
started,
So,
21.
like, realistically, he's supposed to trade it the rest of his life because
I
he,
think the 2017.
like, I don't know what he
Like
did.
the
What,
summer.
what did he
and one
actually
thing
do,
I
though?
hated too, another
What did
thing
he
that
actually do that he's supposed to be getting locked up for? What he
I don't
did he
even
do?
care.
He got based
I don't
on
even.
video.
Get my man Chief Keef.
You know what else?
too.
Listen, you.
Chief Keef, they got the car shot up with what's this one with the red hair?
Dang.
Oh, Trippie Red.
Oh, Trippie Red.
Casanova, the beef for Casanova.
Yeah,
Everybody
Casanova
got
stomped
pushed
his
into that
ass out
indictment. They even brought
too.
up Cardi B. Like
So they saying he orchestrated the whole shit, or they saying like
they trying to do a Rico
No,
case.
he's just getting in trouble for being there.
How far can Rico go back? He only been with them for like a year.
The investigation started before
So,
he
Rico-
came about.
Exactly. So before he came, how he get?
Listen,
Y'all
this
doing
all
some
started.
shit.
Because they don't have, and listen, the only reason why, the only reason why they asking him to testify because they don't have nothing that is that could
This wasn't
stick.
a gay sign. I just did.
They don't have
He went to
nothing.
jail for sending an attempt to kill somebody, like some hitman type shit. You going to jail for that? He got caught guilty for that.
Yeah, but it's impossible for them to really need for him to snitch if they had something that was
Concrete?
Yeah, concrete for them to stick to them. They didn't have nothing.
Is he the only
If
one?
they had, let's keep it real. If they had some shit, why would you need a snitch? I don't need you.
I think he was going down for that attempted murder.
I don't fucking
I think
need
he was going
you.
down
I
for
think
that
so.
regardless.
And then you know,
I think that's why he's telling so he get out of that.
He fired them and then he got picked up a few days
They-
after.
2 days
He got picked
after.
up after the Breakfast Club interview.
Yup.
I'm scared of. He said I'm scared of the feds and who else?
Yeah, that's why
I'm
this shit
sitting
look
in the feds
orchestrated.
They-
to me.
for all you know, they
It's like
probably
some
picked it
love
up
and
like
hip hop reality type shit. Cause I seen the interview.
at the end of the day, that shit wasn't him. That shit wasn't him. And you know what pissed me off so much about TEKASHI69 is the fact that you out here nigga this, nigga that, nigga that, nigga that. But I guarantee you, if the government reinstates slavery and they be like, oh, you nigga, so now you in these chains too, he'll be fucking snitching and calling his way out that motherfucker the same way. And that's another thing that fucking pisses me off about you motherfucking immigrants. Don't be coming over here being nigga this, nigga that, but then when shit hits the fan, y'all don't want to identify with us then. When shit get real and we fucking marching and all that shit, don't fucking be like, oh, but we're the same. We're not the same. When you sit here and you see your fellow man and you want to talk in your fucking native tongue about us. All right, stop that shit too. Like I really hate that. I really hate that. You want to be like, oh, but that's another way motherfuckers try to use that excuse of being down. Well, I was born here. That shit you was just saying. But what if they were born in a place and they had a
It's the truth. That's what's going on. It's probably not right. It's like that's the truth.
All right, so can Bubba Sparks fucking be like nigga this, nigga that?
But he never did.
But can he?
No, because
would that sit right with you? All right then. So why everybody else?
All right, for
let's
me,
talk about it. So what's the difference
in my
between are Afro-Latinas allowed to say the N-word?
Yes, cause they niggas.
They're black.
They're
If
niggas.
you Latina and you fair skin, you're not allowed to say the N-word?
No, you're still no. All right, let's
talk about
okay,
it.
yeah, let's talk about it.
Who invented
All
the
right,
word?
let's talk about it. I'm
Somebody
glad you
can't say
asked
it.
that.
If they invented
No,
the word,
I'm
why
glad
they
you
can't
asked
say it?
that.
Now we flipped it.
Okay.
We flipped it in a way to
Okay.
greet each other.
All right, no. Let me.
My nigga, not my nigger.
Yeah, exactly. And I do agree, kind of agree, sort of. But, you know, I understand why it be so sensitive. But you asked a great question. You know what I'm saying? What about Afro-Latinas and stuff like that? Black Afro-Latinas, they know they black. They know they black. They know. Because I'm both.
So it's back to black?
United States, they were picking cotton and tobacco.
Yeah.
And in the Caribbean, you was picking tobacco and sugarcane. So they know the fucking struggle and shit like that. They know they identify that because they also deal with colorism there too.
They definitely do.
There too. And what a lot of light-skinned fucking Spanish people don't fail to realize, it only took one generation to change your look.
That's crazy.
So it's
right?
Because that's like me fucking
Look at the Kardashians.
wanting, because they black. They can't. Even though some people,
the kids is gonna be black. I'm
yeah,
honest, the
it
whole
only
line.
takes one generation. So imagine all this time from slavery, the shit like that, from being raped. Like people was coming off the boat with light skinned kids, being raped on a motherfucking boat.
That's crazy.
My thing is, don't be out here talking about nigga, and then as soon as I be like, well, are you black? Oh no. I'm from Puerto Rico. Oh no, I'm Dominican Republic, mommy. Oh no.
I'm from Colombia.
You understand? But your grandmother's black as me.
Yeah.
That's what you gotta ask about. What color is
You understand?
You know how they say nigga in Spanish?
No, they call it
Oh,
indigenous.
yeah, right?
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I think that's their word. That's how they say nigga. Like, oh yeah.
No, that's oh yeah, mommy. That's like, look, mommy. Oh yeah, like hey, yeah, like hey, baby.
Oh, my Oye's on Broadway.
Yeah, like oh my homie. That's what that means. That don't mean that. When you hear motherfuckers say moreno,
Yeah,
moreno, negra, negrita, you know what I'm saying? That's what that is. That's when they being racist.
Towards each other.
That's different because they probably know who they are, just like how we use niggas towards each other. I'm not talking. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, because like how we comfortable with using it amongst each other, you have that same thing too. I'm not talking about those, because they know who they are. I'm talking to motherfuckers that it's too good. There's no way I'm from Africa. There's no way. Yeah. Look at my skin and all of that and my hair and all of that. You know what I'm saying? But if you go back a few generations, your fucking ancestors is dark as me. Right. But see, they try to take that away from them too. Indian, I'm Indian and stuff like that. But little do they know, the Caribbean islands, them people were fucking damn near extinct. Extinct. And if you don't fucking believe me, and I please, I dare you to challenge me on this, you need to read 2 motherfucking books. You need to read Christopher Columbus' Diaries, and you need to read A People's History by something Kluger. The last name is definitely Kluger. Read that motherfucker, and please understand that I am Taino. Them Taino Indians were fucking erased. Okay, it was less than 1%. They slaughtered them fucking people at an alarming rate, to the point where they had to bring African people to work the land. It was either you was dead or incapacitated. You couldn't work because they was cutting off hands, limbs, all of that. All right, so when you want to be like, I'm Taino, you probably not even 0.5% of that shit, especially after all these generations been birthed from that. Yeah. Your light skin or your caramel skin, it's because your peoples was raped. Yep. And whatever language you speak, that's who they was raped by. If you speak Creole, you were raped by the French. If you speak Spanish, it was Spain. If you speak English, it was England, the Queen of England. If you were from Brazil and you speak Portuguese, it was the Portuguese. All right, so let's knock this shit off, yo.
What can bring us together, Cha-Cha? Like, how can we all just get along, chill?
We need to know real shit. And you know what? And I can't even say all of us, because also real shit, the West Indian Caribbeans that were owned by the English and even the French, they know who they are. It's always the Spanish motherfuckers. Because you can go to a motherfucking Jamaican, they know they came from slavery. You go to a Haitian motherfucker, that's French. They could tell you that. They know that. They know that just as well as the motherfucker from Georgia knows that. Talk to these Dominicans and all these other motherfuckers, and that's the most weirdest shit, because Haiti and Dominican Republic is on the same shit.
They beef with each other, they don't get along, do they?
Huh? No, they beef with each other. They beef with each other. They beef with each other because they have 2 different fucking governments. And so one is trying to be more superior, and of course, you know, one wants to take the whole shit. You know, it's power, it's a power struggle. But Haitians know who they are. Haitians, and shout out to Haiti, because they fought for the freedoms throughout the Caribbean and South America. So a lot of the freedoms that the Caribbeans throughout the fucking African diaspora had was because of Toussaint. But Toussaint and his peoples be after him know who the fuck they are. Jamaicans know who the fuck they are. Trinidadians, they know who the fuck they are. But as soon as you hit these Latin countries, it's like, oh, we not that at all. Absolutely not. How? We all look the fucking same. My great-grandmother, China, she fucking darker than me. Shout out to all my family in Mayo and Puerto Rico. Like, if you go to Puerto Rico, if you go to fucking Puerto Rico, they look like us. When I went out there, the only time I saw a light-skinned motherfucker is them touristy areas. Them big malls and shit like that. But if you go to the regular, they look like me. You got dreads too, all of that. All of it. Okay, so we gotta knock it off. I think Spanish-rooted people, y'all need a serious fucking history lesson. I'm tired of hearing the Taino Indian shit. I'm really tired of that. Y'all need to get off that. You not that. That's not you. That's not you at all, right? You speak Spanish because the Queen of Spain sent her fucking pirates over and raped and pillaged your people. Period. All right, we gotta keep it real with ourselves. I think that's the wrong, and a lot of that's with the fantasy with the later millennials. We gotta all keep it real.
Yeah, how she put that back to the millennials.
I always try to take jabs at
You
the.
think millennials
I
is
take
ruling
it.
the world and
Yo, she took a dig.
let me say this to you
back.
though. Right?
I'm scared of you motherfuckers
No,
though.
let's talk
Like
about
I really
I'm
am.
scared of them too, because they
Millennials
supposed to
right?
take care of us, yo.
I'm scared of you, new
That's what y'all
millennials.
left us to.
Right.
But-
But let us clean up.
What do you mean?
That's y'all too. Nigga, this is the lap of luxury. You know where niggas came from? Yo, it wasn't even
You know what I'm saying?
It was no
Please,
color
our
TV.
generation, we was
It
wearing
no
real
internet.
jewelry
It
and
was no
shit.
It was no cell phones. It wasn't no social media. It wasn't no color TV. No PlayStation.
You had to stop wearing
It was
real
an-
jewelry because your mother would send you to somebody's house and they'd take the jewelry right off your neck. Okay? I know
If
few
you had
stories
jewelry, if your
if
mom's
you-
had
if I
jewelry,
knew a
why
few
would you be
stories
going
like
No,
like
that.
I always
They take it right
had,
off your
except for
neck.
like the recent years,
Nigga,
but
I'm talking
back
about
then,
going
like in
to
the
your-
90s,
your
the
mama
mid to
sending you
late,
to your next
to the
door neighbor,
early,
ask for
to
sugar
like the
and butter
mid
and shit like
2000s,
that.
before 2010, my
Yeah.
jewelry was
Crack.
real.
Making
My
up.
name, all that,
Making
like
up
my
a
rings,
Giuliani
all
up.
that, bracelets with the name on it. All that. My
Remember when the
jewelry
Bronx
was
was
real
burning?
until, we started selling our jewelry.
Taking
They
lots
just
and
blaming
shit.
us millennials. It's
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying? Like, this shit is like Disneyland compared to what we really grew up in. Like,
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to explain. Y'all had to be there. Like, this shit is different. That's why we feel like y'all think like y'all
But that's
entitled.
only in particular cities.
Y'all was just
though.
born into this shit.
That's
This shit
it's-
just
I
started
don't
getting
think so.
popping. It wasn't always like this. It wasn't.
I don't know.
Especially
I
like
don't
in
know,
the,
man.
like in the 80s, 90s, in 96, 97, that's when it started to pop off. And
All right, but like, I feel like back in the days, all y'all fun, it always had to be with like drugs. Like, y'all always.
Wait a minute, y'all
like,
fun is with drugs too.
Hold
Y'all
up.
take pills.
Relax,
Y'all
because the
smoke
only
weed.
thing that we did was smoke weed.
Millennials,
Y'all
we are
motherfuckers
very
go
aware
hard.
about drugs.
Yeah,
like,
Okay.
niggas was popping
Yes.
acid and shit. Niggas was
Yes.
doing tabs, popping
Yes.
acid.
Y'all be
These niggas
wildin'.
different.
You supposed to be on my side.
I'm gonna keep it real.
Where that coke came from?
I'm not gonna.
That wasn't
front
millennials?
Oh,
sugarcoat
no,
shit.
that was Generation X, and the year before that. That was
all
that.
the eras. All the eras came up with drugs.
Because these
All
new
the eras
millennials,
came
they
up with
sniff
the same
coke
shit.
too. Don't let that shit fool you.
Yeah.
The
Sniff
motherfuckers
coke,
sniff
pop
coke too.
Nigga.
What's worse?
Alright.
What's considered worse?
Whatever was Bill
Y'all
Cosby.
drinking cough syrup. Like, y'all can't be that
No,
desperate.
alright. Yo,
Y'all
Cha-Cha.
drinking cough
That's
syrup
that
out here.
PCP.
Cha-cha.
Okay?
Yo, cha-cha.
Y'all dip the cigarette in the PCP.
Whatever
It's the same
was-
thing.
whatever
Woolies.
was-
Shout out to all the woolies out there.
Yeah, see, Woolies and all that, yo.
Shout out
Yo, the
was
Quaaludes.
going
All
in.
right, you got me on that one. That was
living
dope.
life on the edge,
Whatever
man.
was the Quaaludes and shit. That was.
Oh, that was like 60s. That's Bill
That's still pills,
Cosby.
though. That's pills.
That's
Dangerous.
Tony
That shit
Montana.
fucking up people's brains.
Y'all don't
Yeah.
think the drugs out now is fucking
People
brains?
still got side effects from that shit. to this
Yeah,
day.
because a lot of you new millennials is
Y'all just do it for the
dying of
quick
heart
high.
attacks like y'all 80. Like, what the fuck is
Yeah.
y'all doing out
Then they
here?
got the
Failure and shit like
Yo,
that.
I heard those.
We gonna outlive y'all motherfuckers.
Yo, the vape
A
pens
lot of
are-
y'all was jumping off the windows because y'all thought y'all could fly. So let's talk about
No,
it.
Hey, let's talk
R.
about
Kelly
it.
thought he could fly.
right.
R. Kelly thought he could fly.
All right, and a lot of y'all motherfuckers is dying of like your old age. Y'all like
not
23 of heart attacks. I never heard of that shit.
Y'all at the age right now, y'all got COPD.
And we still outliving you. We still outliving y'all motherfuckers. If y'all
Look
not
who
dying off the
deal with
cough
those.
syrup, y'all jumping out of buildings. Like how mad y'all got everybody
deal with
clapping
a lot.
for you.
It's a lot of shit going
Y'all got
on.
all
It's a
the
lot.
little
It's a lot of
listen.
stuff.
Y'all got all y'all little trophies. I'm pretty sure y'all got a whole shelf full of kindergarten, first grade, which I still don't fucking get. But these step up
You ever-
ceremonies
you had
piss
the,
me
And through that
off.
whole time,
You never had an attendance?
They piss me the
You had
fuck off.
attendance trophy?
Y'all got a trophy
I got
from
the attendance thing.
pre-K,
That's a couple
kindergarten.
years
It's every year. Y'all get fucking
after kindergarten, it was
graduations.
over.
Y'all get fucking participating awards. Y'all don't gotta work for nothing. Y'all could just buy y'all whistle. What the fuck are y'all depressed about?
We was talking about
Like,
that
why y'all
right?
jumping off the buildings and shit?
Would you buy followers if you knew that could put money in your pocket?
Hell yeah.
Exactly. What's wrong with that? I don't understand
Wait a minute,
what's
buy
wrong.
followers?
Yeah, but she said all we do is buy followers.
So y'all will
Okay.
She
buy
said we
followers?
control the
Is that-
All
media.
right,
We
so
can
then
take
to
over
stop
it.
frying then. If you buy followers, I do feel like that is a smart strategy
How much
because
does followers cost, yo?
I
it
don't
depends
know.
on how
I don't
many
know the
you
cost of
want.
the
It
followers.
depends on how many you want. It depends on how many you want, and it's cheap.
Millennials sell and do
I want
everything
like a
on the
million-
internet.
I want a million
Sell-
followers.
Yeah,
sell
because
clothes.
Yeah, we selling
We
everything.
selling everything.
Eyelashes.
Hold up, don't do that.
We going
Because
in.
the scammers, that's us. We
Y'all
selling you.
started that. We flipped that.
What?
We flipped that.
Out of here.
We doing that on the gram now. We doing all that in the gram.
For real, engineer.
There you go.
Thank you.
There you go.
Scamming niggas from their crib.
You don't need the mess. What's that? The messy. You don't need none of that no more. You ain't gotta send nobody to the bank.
Cash App, Vimo, whatever the
That's
stuff.
what they doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, I think my era is the Nigerian princesses and shit like that. The email scamming and stuff like that.
Yeah, so you know the vibe.
Yeah, I know.
You gotta give us credit.
No,
Give
I'm
us
not.
credit.
See, okay,
Somewhere.
what I'm not. Okay, I don't want to walk away from this conversation thinking that I'm just discrediting millennials or whatever. I appreciate y'all coming here so we can have this healthy debate. This is what I really want, and I know I can't wait to fucking see the playback of it because I know it's gonna be an amazing show. Yeah. What the purpose of having this is to build a common ground, because even though you may disagree with me right now, but I feel like y'all don't. A lot of shit that y'all doing, we've done already. Y'all supposed to take what we do. Yeah, y'all supposed to take what we do and do it better. Y'all supposed to put that remix on it. You know what I'm saying? That's how shit grows. But what I am disappointed about with the later millennials and even with Generation Y, y'all just want to dismiss where y'all came from.
I don't think so.
How you know where
I don't
you
think
go?
so.
I got a perfect example of that.
Give me an example, please.
Jacquees.
You can talk about Jacquees all you want, but all he doing is following what Lil Wayne did.
Are you kidding me?
Wait a minute.
Duh.
How you following what Lil Wayne did?
Who Lil Wayne?
3. In terms of remixing people's songs, that's how Wayne got on and stayed
No,
relevant.
I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about remixing songs.
We talking about the King of
Actuality, Puffy was doing that shit before y'all. Fucking Kid Capri. Shout out to Kid Capri. He was doing that shit.
Well, remixing like hit songs and
No, I'm not.
making another hit?
I'm not talking about music. I'm talking about the respect.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the acknowledgement of it all.
Oh, that's true, but
You
like,
understand what I'm saying?
there's no guidance. Y'all not like really passing the torch down, but like, here, this is how you do it. This is how this should go.
Y'all honestly feel like that? Like we not showing the younger generation, like we abandoned
No,
y'all?
I feel like now,
You
like,
feel
Puffy,
like that?
Puffy doing that now. He giving back and letting people know this is how you do it.
Puffy
This is the
been
steps,
taking, though.
step by step.
He takes. He don't give. Maybe he's doing that now, but Puffy never gave.
But
He
now
raped you
I
out of
see
your
him
money
now.
and
He
then moved on to the
giving.
next-
Now he
the next
putting people
gimmick.
onto game.
That's just how that was. So you
No,
can't be mad.
trust me, we lived that.
You know?
We know.
So-
Because I would say that shit about Puffy all the time, especially after the
Rapey
whole
record.
Biggie shit.
Shine,
Like
rapey
the
record.
Shine situation, the fucking, the band, the Locks begging to go to Rough Riders and trying to get out there fucking.
All that's coming about now. He want to give back. He got like this bad like taste on his tongue.
G-Dep, Black
Diddy,
Rob.
like, we think about Diddy, think about Dan. He probably
112.
Like, he's scared 112. He's scared a lot.
Yeah, he's scared.
Like,
He did.
Only
Yeah.
a few made it out.
But you gotta understand,
Yeah,
like,
them two,
Diddy,
day
he was a
26.
businessman. Like, you gotta understand what you signing, and that was his thing. Know what you signing, like.
But how you do that to the people? How you do that to young people though? You get what I'm saying? He came from that scene. When he came from what? What was it?
He sold his soul.
Uptown Records, Andre
I don't think he
Harrell.
sold his soul. He had to do what he had to do.
No, that's not L.A. Reid. That's
A lot of people feel the
something
same way
else.
about Jay-Z. He did Dame Dash dirty.
He didn't do Dame Dash dirty.
Nah, Dame Dash did himself dirty.
He did a good
Yeah,
business
Dame
move
Dash
for
did
himself.
himself dirty. Yeah, Dame Dash did.
What being flashy, but arrogant?
No, how you present
That's
yourself.
a regular black man.
No, but how you?
know about the
All right,
mistakes. Don't
but
shut me out.
all right, but
How
it's
about
how
you
you
be selling in the
maneuver
chair?
too. It's how you
Show you
able
how
to
to move in a room full of vultures. Like,
Yes,
what do you mean?
and in a fucking boardroom, you
Classic
can't
dog.
fucking bring 125th Street to fucking Park Avenue. You can't do that.
That's what the people want. That's why did everybody fuck with Cardi?
No.
And when you look at Cardi, I
But
look at the Bronx.
she's
like,
not
damn,
acting.
like,
Listen, she's not acting like that in the boardroom.
She damn sure ain't.
She's not even in the fucking boardroom. She's not
of course
in the
she not.
boardroom.
Like she just presented as the
No,
movie.
but that
like,
that
she's the movie.
was that was the shit that Jay-Z was trying to come across. Like now you're doing it.
Yeah,
Come on.
right.
That's
That
what I'm
makes
saying.
sense. That makes sense.
It's not. You can't be doing okay in front
It's
of
a
the
time and place
people.
for everything.
The entertaining part, 'cause that's entertainment. The entertainment, yeah. But
That's a fact.
negotiating these deals. You gotta have a level head, calm.
Mm-hmm.
You have, even if you don't like your deal, that's when the negotiation comes. You can't be sitting here trying to thug these white old money. that don't need you.
That's what I'm saying. Like they
that
never,
could
they never
build
passed the
a
torch
day
down.
dash in front of you.
Ice Cube been through that. Famous rapping on ran down in them executive buildings looking for their money.
No, but that's
But,
when
like, we
that's
never
when
know
they
the
owe
outcome.
something. Not when there's offerings on the table and you're fucking up the offerings that's being given because you in here thinking somebody owed you something. That's the difference. It's one thing to be snaked out of a situation, but it's another thing when you being offered something and then you in here, oh, I'm gonna give you $5 million. Fuck out of here. I want 10, 15 mil.
But how you think Jacquees feel that he going hard, right? He's doing all of this music, he's doing all these remixes, and he's not getting noticed. If I'm in front of the big man and you not noticing me, I'm gonna make you notice me no matter what. So I'm gonna say something to provoke you.
Listen, first of all, listen, fuck out of here. No, you gotta earn that. See, and that's the millennial shit. You gotta earn that. You
What's
can't.
to be earned? Don't mention that name.
Oh shit, that's a whole nother show.
Don't do that.
Wait. I do. I think. Wait, better thing.
What's
I think Jacquees is a perfect fucking example on how I say the later millennials and Generation Y, y'all don't have no fucking respect, and maybe that's why.
What's gonna earn it though? How would you
put that fucking work in? What you want?
You don't think he putting work in?
No.
You gotta check his catalog.
See, that's what. No. Let's do. All right, let's do. Bet out there. All right. You don't.
No
but the
radio
lot of
play, nothing.
Okay, but the lot of motherfuckers that you going up against got radio play, got Grammys.
That's all true.
A
lot of people prove you don't need all that.
Okay.
Yeah, you prove you don't need all
Like
that.
Nipsey,
You
he
don't?
didn't need nothing.
Okay.
Now I got a Grammy.
Okay. Bet out there. All right. I'm glad you said that. All right, I'm about to fuck their whole minds right now.
Album was on
Hold up. I'm about to
Album was on
fuck y'all. I'm about to be on my Kevin Hart shit. Are you done?
Let me hear it.
Are you done?
Go ahead.
You done?
Let me
Cause
drop
I'm about to fuck
it.
y'all.
Drop it up.
You have to hit him with the Remy.
Go ahead.
Are you done? Jacquees. What was his? How many big performances he had before the fucking Keith Sweat situation?
I think he started to blow up. That's when his song "You" just started to blow up. That's when he started, like, when that momentum started to build up. He's like, "Fuck it, I'm the king of R&B." He had hits.
All right. When's his first major performance before the Keith Sweat shit?
He didn't really have no real major performance, but like a song.
Amen to that. Before the Keith Sweat shit was early in the year of last year. His first performance was the BET Awards that October, the BET Hip Hop Awards of last year. Mm-hmm. You had one fucking major stage performance and all of a sudden you the motherfucking king. When you got Chris Brown out here over fucking 15 years.
Hold on, are you saying Keith Sweat
over 15 years and he's not even conducting himself like that?
Yes, Chris Brown is problematic as fuck. That's why he don't get his roses right now.
You never fucking see Chris Brown approaching no legendary artist.
Chris Brown
talking about I'm the queen and he's
because Chris Brown the GOAT. Nobody gonna come to him like that.
No, you know why?
He the GOAT.
No, you know why? Because he's not presenting himself like that.
Being the GOAT is questionable. Let's talk about
We
that.
love Chris Brown.
Do y'all new millennials feel like respect is earned or naturally given?
It depends.
It's 50-50.
No, answer that. Yes or no?
It gotta go both
Is
ways.
it, you see this bullshit?
Listen,
you see this bullshit? Do you
ways.
feel like respect is earned or naturally given?
Both ways. Go both ways.
All right.
And I'm gonna tell you why.
Why?
Because if I approach you and off grip, I'm expecting your respect because I'm gonna give it to you.
Okay.
If
But
you're not respecting
so
me,
he
I'm not
didn't
respecting you.
do that with Keith
I'm
Sweat.
not.
He didn't do that with Keith Sweat. And I wish I didn't have to, I could fucking play the clip right now. He didn't do that. Keith Sweat wasn't even paying this nigga no fucking mind.
I know exactly what you're
Nobody knows you. Of course we know him because we're his generation. Of course we know him. But a legendary like Keith Sweat, he lived 3 times him already. How you approach a legend like a legend?
It's his time now.
All right.
His time.
So you mean to tell me it's my time and I gotta shit on a legend?
It's not really about shit.
Because you get what I'm saying?
You know what your cousin said? Cha-cha.
Tory Lanez is the same thing to
He was
Drake.
probably made to keep
You heard me? Tory Lanez did the same thing to Drake, and look where Tory Lanez is at
No,
now.
Tory Lanez and Drake, they the same shit.
No, they're not.
Yes, they.
They're in the same era. So
Yeah, that's what I'm
Same
saying.
album, musically,
That's
no.
what I'm saying. All right, so what you think Tory Lanez would motherfucking do that shit to
Yes. Yes, he would do it. Depending on seeing who.
He's not doing that to
Have you
P
seen your
Sweat.
boy Tory Lanez out here?
You think Tory Lanez would do that shit to Michael? If Michael was still alive, you think he's gonna?
Nobody doing that to Michael.
Nobody.
This is
That's
wrong.
Prince. You
think
got
this
people
is
like Prince and
wrong.
Michael. Nobody gonna do
Y'all
that to you.
motherfuckers was talking back to y'all parents too, wasn't
Nah,
y'all?
I wasn't
Yes,
talking
y'all was.
about-
Y'all was.
no.
I ain't get in trouble.
They following their white counterparts and fucking.
I ain't have no white friends
Kicking,
Thank you.
kicking and
until I was
screaming
at,
on the floor
college.
for Capri Suns. This is this shit right here.
Kelly
You know
would-
what I'm talking
Kelly
about.
would-
Nobody's doing that.
My mom would be ashamed of me
Listen,
saying that
I
right
swear
now.
to God, y'all was doing that shit because nobody's disrespecting our elders, not even a Chris Brown. That's why I give him that. Nobody's doing
Let's
that.
time out about that.
So
older
you
stuff.
feel like that's
If you-
okay?
I'ma say
Y'all
this,
taking
I'ma
that
say this.
disrespect because y'all
Look, if you
old,
an
your
elder,
time is up.
if you
Like,
an elder and you talk to me crazy, I'm gonna talk to you
So
crazy
you mean to
too.
tell-
But I'm not
really?
gonna curse at you, but I'm gonna let you
You
know.
gonna
Don't
disrespect
talk
because
to me
I'm
like
saying
that.
I'm the king of R&B. Your time is up.
No. Did you see what? No, it's not
He just
about.
was like, your time is over. You're not relevant. Like it's over. Like use the shit
And
back
you
in the
say
day.
and you say that shit. All right. Would you talk like that to your fucking
Not in that
grandfather?
manner, but if I'm in a confrontational conversation, yes.
No, but he wasn't in a confrontation.
Keith
Also,
Sweat was low-key shitting on him.
no, he
Like,
wasn't.
What have you done?
Keith Sweat,
Like, who's
please,
that
I wish
piece?
we could go back to the play. No, Keith Sweat was going into his room. They stopped Keith Sweat. He had his security
Yeah, they
around
stopped
him.
Keith Sweat,
But
like,
I
how
think,
you feel about-
yeah, no, he was like, oh, I like, he's on his slow old man shit. He's not shitting on him. Then he comes showing his fucking ass.
told me he wasn't
I'm
relevant.
the real and I'm taking over now.
Wait,
And-
so Keith Sweat's not relevant to y'all too?
He is relevant.
He's relevant.
But think about the people
Culturally
Think
relevant.
about the people that Jacquees is singing for.
Fuck them.
But
Wow,
that's
that's the
his
thing.
That's his thing.
No, see, I think I'm getting lost in
All right, hold on,
translation.
time out.
So you feel like it's alright for a younger generation to disrespect you? Because at the end of the
No,
day,
you turning this into be something different.
Thank
no,
you.
it's not.
No, it's
No, it's not. It's the
I don't
same
get
shit.
disrespect.
It's the same shit.
Wait, just because y'all don't call disrespect doesn't mean they don't. That's the disconnect.
That goes, you know what that means? Tie
Yes.
that back into feeling comfortable and feeling uncomfortable.
No.
What you see and what I see is completely
Thank you.
different.
Thank yo,
That's sexual
thank
harassment.
you. Point
Yes.
of view, like
Point
how?
of view. It's the same thing.
No, because it was viewed for the world. A
Small,
private,
come outside.
listen, you can't fucking
Y'all
come.
open out anyway. What is it?
I'm sorry.
No. You can take
We-
it as you want, bro.
No. We're gonna wrap it up soon. But what I'm trying to say is, y'all out here, fucking not earning y'all respect. Y'all out here.
Jacquees is your
but
only
wait a
example. Give me
minute.
another example.
No, but
No, she's saying the
I
whole
think it is
millennials.
perfect. I
She
think
said
it.
only
No,
y'all.
I said no.
I
What I
don't
was
think
saying
so.
is, I think it's a perfect example of the disrespect because y'all sit here and be like, oh well, you older motherfuckers, y'all don't want to pass the torch or y'all don't want to give us credit for what we do, but y'all want the fucking participation trophy without putting in the work, and then y'all have the audacity to be disrespectful about it. Where this nigga has records. He has a fucking legacy.
It's like
How dare you?
He
It's
do.
like y'all-
But how
He
dare
do.
you
I
fix
give it
your...
to him.
No, but my thing is, you mean to tell me you don't have the brain capacity to get your message across without being an asshole?
He probably felt
Would you
offended.
say that to your grandfather? Would you treat your grandfather like that?
No.
It's two
But
different
I
vibes.
choose-
No, it's about the
I choose
respect.
No,
It's about the
I'm telling you,
respect.
I'm here.
But
Yeah,
so
I feel
what?
like that was
I'm not
disrespectful.
comparing it to my
You
All right,
saying you're not
fuck,
irrelevant
all right,
anymore.
all right. So fuck that. All right, you here and you saying that and
I'm lit.
I toured the world.
not no more.
You just had one
How you know
BT
Jacquees-
show.
How you know Jacquees hasn't toured the world?
He hasn't.
He
Google
had,
that.
he had his own tour. No arenas.
Yo, Google
but
that.
he had his own tour.
No.
The 702.
What? High school audiences,
That's a
auditoriums.
tour.
Get
It
the
don't
fuck
matter.
out of
It's a
here.
tour. He
You
touching
really
the people.
comparing?
Touching
You
the
really
people.
comparing these fucking Apollo theaters? You really comparing
All right, let's keep it
Essence?
100.
American
Let's
Music
keep it 100.
Awards,
tour the world. You
BT,
didn't say- you didn't say that. I
London.
don't think-
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
think
talking
Keith
about all of
Sweat
that.
I don't think he saw the total world by himself.
How much you want to bet?
He not touring the world by himself.
How much you
gotta
want to
do it with
bet?
that TTG.
How much you want to
He not touring the
bet?
world by himself.
How much? Yo, Google that shit.
He
How much you want to
A
bet?
whole bunch of other goats, but not by
Listen.
himself.
But I'm about to chime in.
How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet?
How much you think he gonna sell out?
How much you
think
want
he
to?
gonna sell out?
Who? Keith Sweat?
A tour by himself?
He got the new bitches, old bitches. He got all the
the
aunties,
new girls,
mamas.
no. want Jacquees.
That is the truth. They do want Jacquees.
First of all, no.
How old y'all talking about? I'm 21.
16 to
I'm
25,
37,
16
so
to
what you
30.
talking about?
And Keith Sweat said, ew.
Keith Sweat got the age on 30 to 60. Or something like that.
And I just want
Hold up, Keith Sweat last tour.
All right.
By himself.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
That's what he was on. He was with Diddy, the Bad Boy reunion.
All right, I'm glad you said
Look it
that.
up right
All right,
now.
ever since he disrespected Keith Sweat, what happened to Jacquees?
What? He's still grinding.
He
He still
disappeared.
No.
He disappeared. You know why?
disappeared.
Because he got
got some heat
he
with
got
Young Thug and
the
Lil' Keith.
Keith Sweat got the old
Fire.
school security. Probably had his old niggas lined them up in the parking lot.
Where do you get your music from?
Oh, yes,
Thank
he
you.
is.
Keith Sweat on
Yes,
tour
he is.
right now.
Keith Sweat is on tour right now.
Right now. What
Right
the
now.
fuck
What
is
arena?
Jacquees doing?
now.
He probably doing
You
some shit like
ready?
the House of Blues,
Y'all
right?
ready? Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Y'all ready?
Who you?
Here we go.
I'm listening.
November 16th,
Where's that?
Where at?
West Virginia.
Where at though?
Where at? Because when you say Virginia, I don't think of nothing.
New
big.
Cumberland,
They
West
gotta go to- they
Virginia.
I
gotta-
guarantee
No
you.
real out there.
I
The
guarantee.
man is on tour, Baltimore,
So what?
Maryland.
But he's not doing
Texas,
high school auditoriums.
Cali, Louisiana.
He's not doing
New
high school
York.
auditoriums.
New York.
Can I say this though? Every time that you're saying places where
We at New York, SOBs or
Hold on,
something
time
like
out.
that, right?
So that
The
really
Garden?
what?
The new Garden, not Madison. Not Madison.
There's
You're
only
not
one
at-
garden,
No,
my
it's not
nigga.
two. See, I don't even know. It's two
No.
gardens. The
So
little
you mean
garden
to
and
tell
the
me
big
y'all
one.
think it's okay for the younger generation to
All right.
outlandishly disrespect
I would-
the
I would agree with
previous?
having
I
respect.
don't think.
But always defend yourself.
You're using that one.
Closing
All right, I'm
arguments.
sorry. Closing arguments.
You're using that one.
Yo,
excuse.
it was rough.
So much
That
fun.
one excuse.
Yo, I loved it. I loved it. I loved every minute of it.
Shout out
All
to
right.
me. I came
I'm
on the
sorry.
last point.
Thanks for the
I'm
invite.
doing too much right now, but I told you this is gonna be the great debate in hip hop. We have to have a part two. We're gonna keep this going. I think this is gonna be a thing. We gotta have this like at least once a month.
We was supposed to.
We spoke about
We
it.
was gonna have our own podcast, but
Yeah, and I love this. I love the fact that y'all took time and argue with me. And can we just
do by
agree
ourselves.
to disagree?
by ourselves
And we
all
do
night.
this all day. I got work
I
too.
do this by myself.
What's your name?
Fat boy.
Fat boy. Yeah, so I'm sorry we went over time. I'm sorry, y'all, if it seemed chaotic, but this been the best thing, and I hope that y'all learned a little something. I hope this could be the start of bridging the gap, between the new generation and the old generation, and maybe us older generation, especially the older OGs of the millennial era, need to fucking tell these little motherfuckers how to respect their elders. I think that's what's missing.
Put some respect
Okay.
on our
You
name.
don't
Damn it.
motherfucking talk to me. It's the
Shout
same
out
way
to
you
the
talk
early
to
99,
people.
2000s.
And tell them they need to go to rehab, okay? Because they mad sensitive with they fucking
But they
trophies.
said no, no, no.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, but
She was your age.
I really want to thank y'all for fucking
Amy
coming.
Winehouse.
I really
Shout
wanna
out
thank
to
y'all,
her.
Amy Winehouse, shout out. But I really want to thank y'all for coming. Like, I think it's much needed.
Appreciate it.
And
Thanks for having me.
not only,
Thanks for having us.
not only is it much needed, it's so raw. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these other motherfuckers that be trying to have debates out here is too fucking confined, and nobody's free to really say what they want. So I'm glad that I have this platform so we can be able to do this. And I think we're gonna do this once a month. I think this is gonna be the great debate.
I'm with it,
You know,
Chachi.
I'm down, you down?
I'm with it.
I'm so with it.
Yeah, I think we need to do this.
I'm with it.
We should do it in this room so I can talk too.
Yeah,
Let's do it. Why not?
Shout out to my fucking engineer, because he had some.
Shout out to him.
Shout out to the engineer.
He was playing devil's advocate because he was on both sides. Devil's advocate.
Word.
Shout out to Fat Boy and Makai.
Everybody was listening.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Makai and Fat Boy for
Part of the
coming up.
armpits.
And I want to thank all you guys for streaming live with us at the Matrix Studios app. But if you're watching this on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button, that notification bell right motherfucker
Right
there.
now.
So you can
Right
get-
now.
Yeah.
Right now.
Motherfucker, help me help you.
Calling all
Right.
All
millennials.
we
Like and
trying
subscribe.
to do is push the culture forward. And we see you next week with it, though. We up
Later
there.
with ya.
Yes.
And